All right. Glad to see you came in, Rocket. We'll see you later. We're going to be testing some railroad mod today. Placeable mods. Replacing railroads. I'm just kind of getting everything set up here. We go. We are operational, hopefully. Let's see. I think it's working fine, I guess. I'm not sure if my... Yep. All right, that one's got audio. This one, does it? Yeah, that one's got audio as well. Make sure Twitch is doing all right. Yep, that one's running. Make sure that Kick is running. Yep, Kick is running fine. All right, we are online. Hello, everybody. Hopefully everybody is having a fantastic day. Got some good news. There is a mod out that I had just discovered perusing the internet, which is a placeable railroad mod. It seems to be in beta. I'm going to go ahead and play around with it today. Some of the items in the mod are fantastic. Bring up a web browser. Okay, let's see if I can bring the browser up on the screen. Is that going to come up? Or maybe not. I don't know. I had it running the other day. Here we go. Let's see if we can get this to show up. Hello, Whiskey Creek. I'm glad to have you here, joining me. Okay, let's see if will this bring up? Yeah, there we go. I need to get it onto the vertical, I think. We're going to be building a railroad. Is what we're going to be doing in Farming Simulator 25. Just trying to get everything. There we go. Perfect. Browser is up. So I'm just going to show you guys where to go to get the mod. So this one is, I think, similar. It's in beta right now. You want to go to this itch.io page, which I think is pretty cool. I'm gonna just post this into the chat for everybody that might want to download it. Like I said, it's in beta or alpha or whatever, in testing basically. But I came across it. I had discovered the FS22 version when it first came out. So, and I've been waiting for it to come out for 25. So just gonna pin these. Pin. I think this is improved as well because in FS22, actually, I'm just gonna turn the music off. Don't need that on because I'm gonna probably be doing a heck of a lot of talking, and who needs music when you're gonna be talking a lot? Yeah, so it's like painting a fence. There is a rails. Part of it is you can actually paint it down to a degree, which I think is kind of cool. So there's several different parts of the mod. There's ZCA additions, so like turntable. What is this here? Looks like there's a wood chipper mill here that will actually fill your train with wood chips. I think that's was never in Farming Simulator 22, so I think that's pretty cool. I think he had one of these play in the Farming Simulator 22 version, but I think you had to put it in water. So the turntable is seems to be on land now. So I think that's an improvement or something new. So that's the ZA additions. I imagine this will expand more. We'll go back here. He only has a very small selection of trains at the moment. So basically shunting locomotives for the most part. So here. What else? And this is new, that he never had this in the 22 version. Kind of like I forget what you call them. But that the interior as well. So I imagine it'll grow and expand. What else? So that's under trains. I imagine it'll be made as one big giant pack. There's some cars here as well. For cars, I'll just click on this. So we saw this image already. Grain car, liquid car. And I think there was some logging cars too, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. The store items. What do we got in here? I think that's just extra links for downloading. So we saw this one. The switching. This was, they had switches in FS22. You have to get out of the train, walk up to the switch box, and then hit the corresponding button to get the tracks to switch. So all of that is in here as well, similar to Farming Simulator 22. Now, this is where things get a little bit different. In 22, what he had was basically sections of track, and you had to put one down and then line up the next one and put it down to it to get it to snap. You don't know how you got here, Michael. I don't know how you got here either. Welcome. Let's see here. So yeah, you would snap the sections in 22, which you can still do in 25. And this just outlines how you can do the snapping. But he also has a variation where you can just paint it down. similar to how you put fencing down in 25 and how you put down like your grapevines as well in 25. Or sorry, in 22 and 25. This shows you how you can see over here in this picture the terrain is uneven. So you can have some, I don't know. I think with 22 the difficulty is that you had to have everything like flat, straight. I guess you sort of still do, but it will match the terrain to a degree. So I think it's a little bit more forgiving on certain terrains compared to the mod that they had in FS22. Here we got is a shunting area. We had that in 22 as well. Happy Friday, everyone. It's not Friday, it's Wednesday. Or Tuesday, actually. Isn't it Tuesday? Oh, yeah, it's Tuesday. Sorry. Hiram, how you like my sense of humor? I don't know. I think you're kind of weird and wacky, so that's good. So that's all good. Hey, I'm happy with that. I'm weird and wacky myself, so look at this. This is a nice picture. You got different terrain that you can work your way through. What else? Here's a train. So this is a bit different compared to. Holy crow! What the heck is that? Member for a month. Holy crap! Thank you, Michael, for becoming a member. It was 90 degrees Fahrenheit today. Holy crap! That's pretty warm. It's not that warm here. It's very cool and windy today. It feels like fall. That's what it feels like. To tell you the truth. So anyways, this is different. The terrain is, as you can see, a little bit obscured, and you can make the track go up it quite smoothly. I think that's pretty cool. I think so. Improvement over 22. But yeah, it looks like you're in a good mood. You're in a very different mood today, Michael. What's changed? What has literally changed to put you in this weird mood today, or humorous mood? All right. So I think that takes care of that. Was that in here? Yep. All right. So that's pretty much the website. There is a link in the inside the description to access this for download, just so that you're aware. So we're going to go ahead and minimize that. We're going to get the game loaded. Michael Villian 45 just became a sponsor. Woohoo! Oh my god, August starts Thursday. What the heck's wrong? August doesn't start on Thursday. It doesn't start for another, I don't know, 4 months or something. Oh, you mean May? Oh, yeah, I think you're right on that one. Yeah, it does start on Thursday. You're right, on the 1st. Holy crow. Man, April has gone by quite quickly. Hello, Nick. Welcome in to the live stream. Okay, I'm just loading up the game for you guys. I'm just gonna play around with the railroad. I'm gonna build a railroad. Yeah, I didn't realize that May is like in the next couple of days. That is just crazy. I thought we would have had like April for a little bit longer or something like that. But I guess I'm wrong on that one. Yeah. Why is the game not showing up? Oh, there it is. I guess I can get rid of the stats, can't I? Let's kill the stats there. Oh, everybody has seen this commercial before. There we go. We're gonna go into careers. I'm hoping to get the chats merged at some point, by the way. I'm just waiting for a specific tool to get an update. So I'm gonna eventually figure that out. There's gonna be a tool update coming. And then I will hopefully put a merged chat into my live stream so that everybody is sort of on the same page. I keep on saying that I'm going to be doing that, and I never get around to it. I mean, I sort of have done it in the past, but the tools weren't as reliable. But I have a feeling that this one particular tool will help me do it. I'm just waiting for it to get updated. And I think it's going to happen fairly soon. There's like it's out in beta, and I'm not really interested in getting into a live streaming beta. So we'll see how it goes. I don't. The other reason why I'm waiting for this update to come out for this one tool is that it's going to include Kick. Right now, I think it only supports YouTube and Twitch. So we'll see. Hello, Johnny H. Welcome into the live stream. I'm glad to have you here. Everybody's kind of rolling in on there. Okay, let's make sure that this is all done here. Let's see if I can figure out how to play Farming Simulator 25. So we're going to load up on PVRivers, the test map. We're going to build a railroad. So I'm big on the railroad trains and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to it. I wasn't too sure whether or not if this mod was actually going to make it to Farming Simulator 25, but build Placeable Railroad. It's here. There's some bridges included in the pack as well, so. And I think it's going to help me out on PVRivers once I finally get onto this map. Like, I mean, I've done 2 episodes, I think, right? Is this my railroad map, or is this something else? I'm just going to hit tab. Yeah, here we are. I think what I want to do, I think I can do a flyover. Field options, toggle, flight mode. Here we go. What I really want to know is if I can like put a bridge down, a rail bridge. Somewhere right here. I'm gonna have to buy some land, I think, too, won't I? Actually, where would be a better place for a railway bridge? Now, how I really feel today, tomorrow is a big tornado outbreak for North and Northeast Texas and Northwest Texas, and tornadoes has already touched down on Texas soil, bringing winds 140 miles per hour. And a lot of people are losing power. Yeah, I'm telling you, a lot of weird, crazy stuff is happening in the world. I'm telling you. There's weird weather stuff happening. Spain and Portugal and parts of France lost power yesterday out of the blue. I don't know. And then in the UK, they want to blotch out the sun by spraying chemicals in the air. Has everybody got like a brain disease or something? I really don't understand it. I just don't know. But fires and stuff. South Korea has fires. There's a lot of weird weather stuff going on. Is all that I can really say. Where's a good spot to put a railway? Maybe I should put one like sort of down here. Yeah, put it right here, maybe. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but I think I need to buy the land, don't I? Have to go and hit P. I'm going to buy all the land on the map, guys, because this is just a test map, so. I can't buy the shop, I don't think. Let's buy this. Bye. The UK thing, say 71 degrees Fahrenheit is bad heat wave. Is that why they want to block the sun out? I guess, yeah, if it's hot out, then yeah, I could see that being a possibility. I never thought about that. I didn't realize it was getting really hot in the UK. And it is expensive if it gets hot, and also people can get heat stroke too, so maybe it is a good thing that they blotched the sun out. Yeah, I think I bought a lot of the land here. I think I want to get, what else? I have a combine down here too. Weird. Okay, let me see here. Oh yeah, that's my farm. And I'll buy some wood lots, I guess. Buy that. Buy that. So then it's not that bad to have, I guess it be cooled down. I think I just got, I don't know, gave into all of the people that are kind of crazy, I guess. I gotta stop listening to crazy people, maybe. It's 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, yeah, that is not bad. That's fair weather there. That's like just perfect for t-shirt. You know, just like where you would just start wearing t-shirts. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay. We need to jump in here. Construction. Okay. Trying to see if I can build a train. Yeah. I think I need to build a bridge. Heck are these things? That purely decorative. Here's the train. Oh, here we go. Interesting. That's the turntable, by the way. I might need to put one of those down, I think. But I think I should probably build my bridge first, shouldn't I? I think there's a bridge in here somewhere. What's this? Rail bridge middle. Rail bridge end. So I would have to sort of... Yeah, I think I can do it here. I need middle. Land not owned by you. What the heck? Do I have to... Can I buy the river? I hope I can buy the river. Oh. I bought that. I don't think I can buy the river system. That's going to be a problem, I think. What about this? Oh dear. I just want to buy the river. Yeah, a river purchase. Maybe that worked. I hope. That's all right. Buy this. Land not owned. What do you think of them blocking the sun now when they think 20 degrees Celsius is burning up? I don't know. It doesn't seem that hot to me, in my opinion. It seems a little weird. Mind you, I think the UK is normally like really cloudy and cold all the time. Like they get a lot of rain, but we get a lot of rain where I live in the lower mainland, and I still don't think 20 degrees Celsius as being very hot. So maybe it is maybe it's a little weird. Doesn't make sense. I think I would need to, I think at this point I'd have to ask a UK person and say, hey, look, is 20 degrees Celsius considered very hot? Just because maybe it is. Maybe it is really hot for them. I don't think it is, though, my opinion. I think it's kind of weird. Yeah, maybe we can buy this. Oh, wait, I bought water here. Okay. I own the water there, but I can't seem to buy this little area in here. What if I buy this? So there's a piece of land that I can't buy, I don't think. Yeah, I bet you can buy this. Yep. Now I'm buying water. So you see the waterways are being purchased. There, waterway again. But for some reason it won't let me buy up in here. Maybe buy this one. Buy this one. This one's buying some of the waterway. Perplexing. Some areas it's not letting me buy. So I will see about this. So maybe it was a bad idea to go in there. What about some of this area? Yeah, this lower area doesn't, they don't want me buying it down here for some reason. Is there a railway crossing? Weird. I think at this rate, I'm going to buy all of the map. Huh. Oh. Let's go in here, construction. Oh. I need to buy more land. Um, I wonder if it's tied to the container port back here. -30 degrees Celsius, that's where I start sweating, usually. Sorta. If it's that warm. For you, it's probably just a walk in the park, isn't it? I know we've had these conversations before. You're more adaptable to the heat. Okay, what about 210? That's a weird place to buy farmland. Hmm. Very interesting. All right. Well, I have a feeling I'm gonna have to build my railroad up over here, maybe. Yeah, probably maybe down here. All right, that's what we're doing. So we're gonna delete this little piece here because all right. So there we go. Let's just head back over here. I think somewhere over here is probably the ideal spot. I'm gonna try to build my bridge like parallel to this, maybe. We'll see what happens. That's the middle. What's this? A shunt area? Is this all? Why is this all restricted? Maybe middle? Yeah, restricted area. I guess it won't let me build into the water. All right, so we're right here. Maybe I chose the wrong map to go with to build my railway. Let's do farmland construction. Oh wait, area is restricted. And this is what? Middle? This is the end. It's working. I'm building my bridge, everybody. I should do a middle. Is this a middle piece? Do the middle piece. Okay, that's kind of cool. All right. We're going across the water, everybody. To build our bridge across. This is way better than having just one big chunk of material put down. I mean, it's tedious to put it in by section, but I think it's far better if we're supposed to overlap somewhat. Yeah, maybe that's a better way of doing it. Just overlap the ties, everybody. There we go. Eventually we'll get a locomotive. So yeah, just do that. I don't think I overlapped very well at the beginning, but this is a test map. That's why we're testing. I always like testing things out. Plus, at the same time, if I make a mistake, because eventually on this map, I will be building a railway. So I just sort of want to see how it works. There we go. But admittedly, I don't even know if the train will go across this. So I might have a problem. Okay, there we go. So far, so good. We're almost across. I like the detail, that much I can tell you. This is looking really great. Building, building. So huge improvement compared to, I think, the version that was in Farming Simulator 22. So I like this a lot better in the 25 version. And like I said, it's just in beta. So we're probably going to see a lot more additions added to it. Okay. I could probably drive a vehicle on here too. It looks like it's wide enough. So, which I think is pretty cool. Hello tonight is 25 degrees Celsius. That's not too bad. Okay, I think we're at the end here. Not sure if I should put one more middle trestle. So, yeah, it's kind of shocking that you're getting that many tornadoes, like you mentioned. I wonder if I should put one. No, I think I'll make this as an end. Yep. Now, how does so what is this? Retractable track to place on slope. And Don't think that went very well. Oh, maybe I need to put another, what's this thing? These are different tracks. I think I need to put one more of these. Oh, that did not go very well. So that. Oh. Not exactly sure how this is gonna. Oh, I think you need snap mode, toggle free mode, snap off. Probably have to put this in the middle. I don't know if that worked out very well. I think I need to delete that. Demolition route. Oh. What does this do? See. Is this snap on? See, that's up off the ground a bit. That's why. So I probably need maybe a few more sections. And then we need an end piece, I think. What is this? That's the middle. This is an end piece, though. Not sure. Sure. Retractable track. I think maybe I have to raise the land a bit. I don't know. I think there's a snap. I think there was a snap tool or something. Let's try this. At least until we get out of the tree line, anyways. Free mode on. Nope, that's not working. Probably gonna have to stick with the bridge stuff, I think. It seems to raise it off the ground. See, it's in the water. Work. I'm picking up my brother from work, and I'm sitting in the parking lot, and the highway right next to me is not moving. Why is it at a standstill? Is there like a traffic accident or something? Let's see. We got track. That's this thing. Looks kind of cool. You have to drive the train over that, by the way. That's how you can fill up with wood chips. I probably need the snap tool. I think. Hey, look here. I look up the instructions at the website. I might need to get another mod. Let's go here. So I had the lumberjack mod, but I don't think I have these two mods. The FS25 no restricted fences and the place anywhere mod. Maybe I better grab those. So we will save. We'll get those two mods. I'm hoping that those are both in the mod hub. Is my hope. Let's just hit quick game. We'll go to the mod hub. So it's place anywhere and no restricted fences. No restrict. What is this? A simple mod that removes the air land is restricted. Oh, that's on the water. When placing a new fence. Compatible with paint and terraform anywhere. Okay. Maybe I should have installed that earlier, maybe. Okay. So that is in, and what else? Place anywhere mod? I might already have that installed. So place anywhere mod. Place ramp. Place fences anywhere? Or if that's place anywhere. It might have meant the fences, place fences anywhere. Because it does act a bit like a fence. Place warehouse objects. Placeable signs, placeable overview. Let's just put this one in. Wow, I'm pick. Let's see. It might be this one. We will do a search here. Place anywhere mod FS22. Hello, Johnny H. Whoops, not FS22, 25. I'm adding some extra mods. I don't know if they have. Oh, they do have a version of Place Anywhere mod for 25. Oh, there's a video on it too. Is it on the mod hub? Let's see what this is. Who's the content creator? English farmer. Let's see. The commercial.
You gotta be able to sort this out.
All right, English.
There you go.
Let's see if there's something in his description. Place Anywhere mod on PC. I'm scratching my head. This is a bad website, isn't it? Oh my gosh. No. No. I don't want to get it from there. It's on King's Mod too. Place fence anywhere. That's 22's version. I game mods. .net. That I don't think I've ever been to this website. Ah. Yep. I think I'll probably fine with what I put in, I guess. I put the fencing mod in. No restricted fencing. Place anywhere. I would have thought there would have been one on the mod hub by now, but maybe there isn't one. Okay. If it is in here, it would be under, I think, gameplay. I'll just do one more search. That one's already installed. All right. Well, we'll see what that does for me now. Let's go to the last slot. Let's deselect all, select all, and start. And we'll see if we can get the railroad built. Of course, I had to start with something that's probably the most challenging, which is a railway bridge. Usually that's like the more complex item to put down on the ground, I guess. I could have done it all wrong. Maybe I was supposed to put like a base track down first and then have it snap to that track. That's a possibility. We'll figure it out. I think. At least I hope. Alright, we need to head here. Where's my train track? I think it's over here, isn't it? Somewhere over here. Yeah, the bridge is there. I'll see if I can snap. See, this is more flat into the ground. I can walk across this, so that's good. I think something went wrong over here somewhere. Let's see here. Let's go into here. Go. Da, 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 da. Construction. See, that lines up a bit better now. Left turn. Yep. And then I wonder, because it's on the ground now, will it paint better? So we have retractable track. I don't know what that does. Okay. Aha! All right, here we go. So I'm now painting the railroad track in. I don't think that worked very well, though. I'll have to delete that out, I guess. Uh, enter demolition mode. At least demolition mode is a little easier. Okay, let's try maybe the sloped track. That's a bit better. I'm not sure. Oh, goes into the ground like that. That's a 5-degree slope. You'll probably want to paint that so we can see it a bit better. You got sculpting. Oh. I don't know about this slope here. I don't know about that. That seems like a very gnarly looking slope, eh? What do you think? I don't think a train can go up that. Sure. There, so we got that painted in. But yeah, that looks kind of weird. I wonder what happens if I raise the land. Oh, the strength will increase it with L. See, this will work. I don't like the fact that that it's like that. It seems to be a bit weird. I wonder if I can. Let's see if we can elevate this. Now that level's there, but around the track it does not level. See if this works. Raising. Nope. Let me think on this one here. Probably gotta go back in here and demolition. And oh, I'll try to do a slope, I guess. Slope point. Sure if that would work. Or eight. Let's put another track system in there. Light. Turn on it here. I think it worked. I think. Yeah, sorta did. Except for right over here, of course. We'll need to demolish, I guess. Delete last segment. Do a V. We'll do is maybe we'll try the slope. Retractable track slope 5-degree max. This right here. Is it interest? Get on there. Lining these up. Maybe I have to get snap off. Seems to be a bit better. Kind of weird. I don't know. That seems like a very hilly light. There. All right. Well, I think that does that. Let's see if we can get a train on here. Gonna buy a train, everybody. Or a locomotive. Gonna paint this actually. I wonder if I can go up this hill, because maybe you can't go up this hill. I'm just not. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Okay, let's just paint this here. Because I don't like driving, or I mean operating the train through the grass. Switch. Paint this in here somehow. A bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and get a locomotive somehow. Buy this one. And 5. Oop. Alright, let's see if this works. Turn on super strength. I probably have flight mode on. Do that. There we go. See if we can somehow align this onto the track. Sorta. I think it's on there now. Oh, it has problems getting up on those tracks there. Alright. Have to. There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can go across the right on. So we got the train at least on here anyways. On corn. I do like the train noise. I think much better locomotive noises. I like them. The only issue is that I have to get better at building track. That's my problem here. So, see if we can turn off super strength. I have to delete some of this track system. Here. Let's see what sort of train cars we have. It's a flat deck car. Trailer car with opening ramp, so it has a ramp on it. Flatbed trailer car, and we have a open stakes trailer car, and we have a wood chip car that can store all bulk material. and then the tanker car, which is this one over here. So this is probably, I guess, I can put my vehicles onto it, I guess. Let's just, and then let me just fix the thing up in here. Oh, just the trains. Okay. I have to fix this because this is not looking very good. Oop. Hello, gaming. Hi. I cannot pronounce your last name. Hyinya. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm just trying this mod out now. I did not know it was available for Farming Simulator 25 until earlier this afternoon. But I definitely like it, that's for sure. And I'm just trying to figure it out. I did play with it in Farming Simulator 22, and I loved it there as well. Okay, let's see. But for some reason, I'm very bad at building railroad tracks. This is not going to work right here. But I did get the train on there, which is good, I guess. I have to level it out or something. So I think I'll do this. I probably should make this wider. That's because I'm in the way, isn't it? Gotta move my guy out of the way. And hopefully I can make a reasonable railroad on here because if I can, it'll go good. Hello, James the Nugget. Oh, it will only work level, then what does, like, I'm gonna show you something. What are these slope tracks for? There you got like these slope track that says 5 degrees slope track. Or do I have to be really good with making a 5-degree angle? Is it what I sort of have to do? I guess that's sort of like a 5-degree angle that way. Here's a turning one. Yeah, this is just too, I guess it's just too much of a steep. It's too steep. I have to figure this out. Somehow you can use these to do slopes, but then you got this one too. Too steep still. Too steep. That no, nope, nope, nope. You could not get yours to work either? Yeah. What I was hoping that would happen is that when I put it down, it would generate a 5-degree slope if I wanted it to. I think that would have been handy. Try. Oh, I did get mine over the river. I got my bridge to work. See, I got this bridge. And the train can go over it. So I did get that working. Mind you, I can't do like that other one. All right, have a good night, Johnny. Oh, you're welcome. I'm not sure. Maybe I can't do this right across. Yeah, this can't go across. Yeah, that one cannot go across. It's underwater though. That seems to be like lined up with the land, with the water bed though, I noticed. That's interesting. Let's see if we can do something here. I'm going to try something. I'm going to like flatten this out. Maybe smooth it. Smoothing might work. I think this is a little bit too high over here though. Oh, maybe that does it. Mind you, I do have my store there. Rid of that. I think that might have done it. Okay, let's try that out. That's, I think, a bit of a 5-degree angle. Just remove that out of the way. I tried on a main road as well, maybe the map. Yeah, if you line up with a road, it might work. I lost my train when Giants updated the game. I will have to start from scratch. Well, I don't have to worry about a train being lost because this is just a test map that I'm on right now. So I'm not running a game save. I always usually like to do like testing for some of these mods because you spend so much money, and especially if it's landscaping, you could literally ruin your game save. So I thought, well, I'll just create a test map and see what happens. Let's go into construction here. I think this time it'll work. We'll do the 5%. I think this might work now. Sorta. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. There. Okay, let's get the train backed up a bit. I'm on PVRivers. I'm not sure if you're familiar with PVRivers. It's by Dajnet. Yeah, cross fingers. Let's see here. So going backwards, it'll be fine. I think it's the... Okay, let's go down. And I'll have to go forward. Or it's this part right here that the problem is. Now I can go down. It's just going over the bridge again is the problem. So let's just back up a bit. Yeah, we're gonna go forward now. Yeah, you got to I can give you a link. It's a very interesting map, especially if you like doing. See that work. If you like doing like a lot of productions. Got a link for it somewhere here. Let me get you. I think I have a link. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up. So that fixed that. All right. Now let's go to my live stream. Go into edit. Yeah, if you like doing a lot of productions and stuff, you might be interested in this map. It's a 4x map. There, check that out. You'll be able to get it from there. Dajnet is the maker of the map. There's a lot of cool stuff. Okay, so that did the train. All right. So once my problem is I had to smooth it. I had to use smooth tool. There we go. I'll show you a few things that with the map, I guess, while I'm at it, because it's pretty cool. This is the entire map. So logging zone down here, it's a 4x. There's all sorts of different unique placeables with it. So if you go into factories, greenhouses, not sure if it's under a separate category. Selling point. To factory. Oh yeah, you can do beehive production. So like you have to like create beeswax, and you have to make the hives individually. So you got to make your own hives, which get, and then you take the hives and you put them into the bee farm. You have a blacksmith that does gold. See, you can do, let me see, meat, tobacco factory, charcoal factory, brick factory, butcher shop. There's a composter. That thing is freaking huge. Yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. There's one other thing that I'll show you, and then I'll get back into the train business. But you can put a boat. I'm gonna get across the river though because there's too many trees over here. So there's that boat, which you're familiar with, right? That comes with the game. And then it just goes across the river. But you can put a boat in with this map. I'll just show you. I'm just gonna get myself over here because this is a better area to do it. And I'll put my stored delivery mod down. Let's see. Boats are in here somewhere. Grapes, animal, miscellaneous. I think it might be under the mod area. Here we go. So I can put in a grain barge for hauling grain. And then this is the in-game ferry, where I can buy it for like I'll just buy it. So probably not the best place. You'll need super strength to move it, by the way. Or actually you can tab into it so you can control it. It's not really realistic on land, but once it gets into the water, that looks better. So it comes with this map, so you can like zip it all over the place. You can go backwards if you want to. Yeah, definitely a plus. I'm hoping that he'll build some more boats. I noticed FS Miner has a lot of nice little nice boats for his map. I don't know if you've checked out FS Miner's map, but he has like all sorts of boats. I'm just gonna leave this here. Yeah, you can drive vehicles onto it, so you can do that. You can like put a combine on it as well, and all of these tractors, so you can put them all on there, onto that boat. So that's what it's meant for. You can put everything on there. Are you blocked? I don't think you're blocked. Why would you say you're blocked? Nacho cast. I don't know what you mean. To my knowledge, you're not blocked. No, Nacho class. But yeah, gaming. Yeah, that barge, you can put everything on it that it has wheels. The grain barge, which I think you can put like grain inside of it if you wanted to, so you can haul your grain up and down the river, essentially. So I didn't think you were getting my chats. Oh, okay. I just got that one chat from you where you said to me, am I blocked? So yeah, I do have your chats, Nacho. Oh yeah. All right. We're going to go into construction. I want to put that wheel thing down. Man, aren't I technical, eh? With my words. Let's see. Where is that round thing? Yeah, here it is. This thing. So I believe the best way to do this would be to line the track up. Sort of like this, I guess. Yeah, I only got that one. That's it. That's the first time I heard from you, Nacho. So I don't know. And Michael has been talking to me before as well. Yeah, I think what you want to do is like line it up like that. Probably like that, I guess. Oh. That is not good, is it? I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Oh, that might be a separate, let me go to the website and I'll show you. Because it looks like he has like several paths. So this is the website. So this is the main page. So he's got ZCA additions. That's probably what you're missing. Then you've got the trains, and then you have the cars, and you have the railroads. So you would need all four of these items, and this is probably the one that you're missing. This ZCA, and then you'll be able to get this. So try to look for that. I will put the link for this part in. I downloaded all four, by the way. That's the link. Put that in there. And then you'll get the round part. So I asked when I can get my hands on this mod. This mod is available. That's the link, by the way, NachoCast. Just go there. It's in beta, but you can play with it. So. Yeah, it seems to work to me anyways. I mean, I've gotten a locomotive on it. It feels better than the one than FS22. There's a lot more options to it. The sound for the train is better. I like the fact that you can like paint a fence to put the railroad track down. But I would say, Nacho, create a test map, like that's what I'm on, and then just dump a bunch of money on it and play with it till you get used to putting everything down. But I'm impressed. It seems to work quite well. I'm just horrible at landscaping, so I think that's mainly my problem right at the moment. But it's all learning, right? Back up this. I'm going to delete this out, I guess. So. Okay, so I'm going to have to flatten this whole area out is what I need to do. In order to put that piece down, I think that's where my problem is. Oh. Yeah, learning curve. And most of the components are pretty expensive, so that's why I'm saying, you know, test map it so you get used to what the heck you're doing. And then you can get into the main gameplay and start putting stuff down. But I've got a bridge across the riverway here, which I'll show you in a sec. I'm just getting this all flattened. So, and I'll show you what I've got so far. Not very far, but so. So I can go right across the bridge. This bridge is what I put down, by the way. So all of this bridge I constructed. I started out with the most difficult part. I thought, well, I might as well start with the bridges and go from there, because I would think that would be the most complicated, and then start laying the other track stuff down. And I'm just gonna park my train back down here, and I'll show you what we've got for like engines. Takes a while to slow down. Okay. And then we'll save that. Well, there's about a couple of cars. So it's a small pack. It's not as big as the one in FS22, but I imagine it'll get updated. To scroll up to the top. So there's only 3 engines that you got, and I forget what you call these. A little English train. This was not in the original pack or in the FS22. And then this is the one that I'm using, the Amtrak. I'm pretty sure he will expand on this. And then he's got this one. And then for train cars, I think he's done fairly well. You've got your standard container car. And this one's supposed to have a ramp, apparently, where you can get your vehicles up on here somehow. You thought it was a caboose? Yeah, it could be a caboose, I guess. But I'm pretty sure it has an engine in it. A logging car, so that's good. So if you wanted to start doing logging, you can. And this is a grain car, so if you want to haul grain, holds about 240 million liters of grain. And then a liquid tank car for carrying liquids. So thank you. I didn't realize about that. I totally forgot that was there. All right, I'll redo what I was saying. So yeah, this is the tank car, liquid tank car. You've got your grain car and the logging car. These can go up and down. I don't usually bring a web browser up whenever I'm doing live streams, so I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I probably would have left it up there forever. Yeah, I'm glad that he added the lumber car. I think that's a good addition. And then there's, of course, this one. I don't know if universal auto load will work with these. I don't have that installed. I'll probably do that on another live stream or something like that. But I assume it will probably work with universal auto load. Then these are the locomotives. So, and then this one, which looks like a caboose, but it has an engine on it. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. But oh well, it's there. I think it's from England, I guess. It says English Electric. No, it's not designed that way to go on its own. You have to jump inside of it to operate it. Um, I'm not sure if they were going to ever do anything with that in that regards with FS22. Okay. But for now, it's you got to manually control it. Think of it as like a railroad. I'm going to move off to the side because I don't want to. I'm going to put my turntable in there. The construction. And I think it was in here. Nope. So also you got a wood chip thing too, by the way, which is with the train. So what you would do is you would, if I understand correctly, is you would put your wood chip like this, and it would fill your wood chip car, by the way, with wood chips. So that's what this is for. So gets you a little bit, you know, working with lumber and wood chips right away. But we're going to put in a turntable because I honestly don't know. I've been wanting to use a turntable. This one's way better than the Farming Simulator 22 one because I think it carves out the water like it was a two-piece set if I wasn't mistaken. So just line that up like that. Okay. And I should be able to drive this on to there. Now we're gonna just back this up, and then it's supposed to rotate it around, is my understanding. And I downloaded it for 22, but never really messed with it. Yeah, I played with it a little bit, and it just made a mess. So with the fact that you had to have, like, because it went into the water plane. How do you get this to work now? I wonder if I have to tab into it. Let's see. Nope. How do you spin this around? Oh, I did something. I don't know what I did. Oh. I clicked the handle, by the way. Can it just stop? Oh, I guess it's just doing a full roundabout. Q or R? Yeah, I just left-clicked the handle. Oh. It says rotate 180 degrees. You said you placed the track like a fence. Yes, I did say that. So let me just... I'm not going to mess with this track area here. Actually, I think I can probably add more track to the back here. That's probably what I'll do. And we will... Actually, I'm going to do... Yeah, I'll show you in a sec here. I'll move myself out of the way. Let me just smooth this out first so that we're at least level. And let's see. I think I'm doing this. So make sure you like smooth. It will do an angle, but you just, it's a 5% angle. So I just recommend smoothing. Okay, let's go back into here and we'll go back to the track. So it's loading. So you do have these tracks still from 22, like the ones that are all segmented. Like this and this. So you can still do this if you want. But if you don't want to do that, you've got like the retractable track and you've got the slope track. So I'm going to go with the slope. And then what you do is you get sort of like right about here. And it's a bit tedious doing this. Probably line up a little bit. Like, do this. So be like that. For some reason, it's not snapping. Maybe I need to raise it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Let's do this. There we go. That's probably my problem. Oops. Actually, that was not good. Oh dear. Well, hopefully it can still spin around. I imagine it will. I think that, there we go. Yeah, I think that might be high enough. Just go back over to the tracks. Nope. Do this. There we go. Working now. And you can railroad train it out like that. And that. I haven't tried this one out. Oh. So it's a little bit weird, but like I said, a bit finicky. But it's what it is what it is. Yeah, now let's see if it works. Okay. Let's go on to the new part of the track, shall we? There, that worked. And then over the bridge. And the bridge, when you put it down, is in different segments. So You cannot draw the bridge out. You have to do it segment by segment. So we'll just back this up over here. And it seems like it goes fairly quick, but I don't have much track, so I'm not going like crazy. There we go. Perfect. Let's see if this thing will still go around. I don't. So it seems to only do a 180 turn. I'm not sure if it would allow you to, like, if I had other tracks lined up to it, I wonder if it, I'm not sure if it would connect or not. He might come out with another turntable that's more manual. So it seems to be like an on-off switch kind of deal here. So, all right, let's go over here. Let's put something down. So these are your bridge pieces. Start and end piece, and then this is your midsection. It's almost like wide enough you could drive a tractor over it if you wanted to, within reason. So you could probably sort of use it as a regular bridge too. You got these shunts here. Let's see. I haven't really played with these yet. Let's see if these will snap. And usually I like to overlap, so that's what I usually do. There we go. Probably go like that. Or do I have another one? Nope. Yeah, a bit of a learning curve, so you gotta have patience, but it's fun. Sorry, I was trying to into Discord and it sent me an email, always problems. Oh, you're having problems joining a Discord? If you have, it should be able to give you a password reset if you can't remember your password. And that Discord is for authentic mods. I have my own Discord as well. Let me get you that one. I'm not sure. I have to get my Discord link. I have my own Discord as well. That one is for authentic mods. But I do have my own Discord. Let me get that. I'm just opening it up now. But I do moderate authentic as well. I'm in there as a moderator. It's not authentic isn't mine. It's a huge community that I'm a part of. But I have my own personal Discord as well for my channel. See if I can get that. Invite people. And we will do a no limits link. Generate a new link. Copy. Yep, you can do that as well. So that's my Discord channel, that one link. Oh. Well, you can install it on your computer as an app, or you can access it through your web browser. And you can also get an app added to your phone. It's, I guess, a little bit like Facebook, sorta. As a chat tool. A lot of gaming communities use it. Like there's a lot of people from Farming Simulator that use it a lot. Yeah, give it a try. Maybe I can give you a video. I'll find a video, a YouTube video. It's how to use Discord. Anytime I want to learn something, I always go on to YouTube. It's usually easier. There's like a Do you use it on your phone, or are you on a computer? Are you like more of a phone guy, or are you a computer kind of guy? I got started with the computer. Yeah, this guy looks like he knows what he's talking about. Okay, try this video. It's not just simply a step-by-step instructions. He gives you a bit of an overview, which I think you might enjoy, and he seems to know what he's talking about. So I would go with that one, and he does cover the phone as well, but he'll focus more on the web browser and probably the app that you can install on the computer too. So yeah, just check that out to get a rough idea how it works. Okay. Let's go ahead and minimize this. But yeah, you get a lot of resources in Discord once you join different communities. It would probably safe to say that every, how do you say it, YouTube content creator probably has a Discord for the most part. So here we go. That's better. And you make a lot of friends in Discord and all sorts of stuff. I use it to fix things and learn things as well, because people comment like, I need help with this and I need help with that. There's all sorts of interesting things that you can do with Discord. I have a feeling I need to smooth this out again, I bet. There we go. We have kind of a curve now. And then do another straight track, I guess. We'll do the slope again. I don't think that lined up very well, did it? Let's try this. Nope. There, I think that does it. And I'm going to just make this straight, and I'm going to use it for my what do you call it? Where is it? This thing, the wood chip storage. So I think I would need to do this. And you can do this if it's like Farming Simulator 22, you can probably put other silos underneath the track like this. You could probably put sell points under it. At least that's what we could do in 22 with that railroad mod. Oh, place item. Oh, I need to do free mode. And B. Oh, I don't want the snap. Snap's bad. No, but line it up something like that. Maybe I'll put it about here. There we go. All right, so that's there. Hopefully I got enough track. Let's see if we can hook up a train. Put this here. So this is the, what is this? The wood chip one? Wood chip cart? Holds other things. Okay, this is the wood chip thing here. We're gonna buy this. We'll see if it'll work, right? Because I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'll have to get this onto the track. In 22, there's a special track that helps you to line this stuff up, but he doesn't have that yet. So just sort of dump that on there. Just really gently. And what I like to do is I like to look at the front too. Oh. There's ways of doing this a bit easier too. I suppose you could probably like put something like on the side to help you stack stuff on properly. I just... Come on. Hopefully that's on there now. I think so. Sorta. Yep. Alright, let's just turn the engine around. We'll hook this up because we haven't connected a car to it yet. Sorry, I'm trying to do 4 things at one time. Oh, yeah. No worries. Just around. Just, can I get in here? Okay, I'm not sure how this all connects. See what happens. Oh, that's an interesting hookup noise. Hey. And then we'll back up here. I have a feeling I need to flip the switch. Yeah, let's just see if we can do that. Okay. I'm thinking that tells me that it's there. I guess I like the new sign. It sort of tells you whether you're going straight or not. Right? So if you see this, means you're going straight. So it's a little not as misleading, I guess. There we go. So that tells me that I'm going to be going to the side, I guess. So let's just give this a try. Let's see if this car will turn. I think it's turning. Yes, it is. All right, right on. We're gonna need to get some wood chips put in there, I guess, because there's no wood chips. All right. And I can start filling. I have no wood chips in there. All right. So what I'll need is, I think I need a tractor of some sort with something. I don't really need a big tractor. I just need a small one. Look at all these wonderful tractors. Let's do the Deutsch Fahr, I guess. We'll make it a warrior. I like metallic. Metallic blue. There's a pink in here. Okay. Let's select this one. Ta-da. And we'll set this to like maybe a black. Go. And we'll hit buy. All right. And then we're going to buy a trailer. And I think the power tools mod will allow me to fill the trailer, I hope, with wood chips. Oh, Just put that there. I'll buy a trailer. What kind of trailer do I want to get? I like these Brantner ones, to tell you the truth. But you know what? I want to make this is an unrealistic mod, I believe. So I can probably put a lot in there. Yeah, let's just buy one of these. I don't like the color though. That's too dark. Well, we'll go with a metallic. I like the metallic. I'll set this to like a black. There we go. That looks better. Buy that. Let's see if I can back up. Ooh, very nice. Okay. F12. Fill vehicle. With wood chips. There we go. We got 200,000 liters of wood chips. Okay, awesome. Yep. Just if you're new to the channel, remember to hit the subscribe button. And then you can also catch me on live streams as well. So, but I'm glad to have you here. It was nice meeting you. And then hopefully we can get you onto Discord somehow. Hopefully that video will help you. And we're gonna dump this in here. Yeah, stream elements. And I love stream elements. Okay, so this acts like a silo. Just get that filled up. There we go. All right, and then we're gonna try to fill the train. Yeah, just use the video should help, and then just take your time. Just like with anything, learning new things, you'll eventually get it. Let's start filling. Oh, right on, it's filling the container now. Look at that. And you can also re-empty back into that, by the way. So you just have to hit I, which it's doing right now. So back and forth, back and forth. I'm just gonna fill this up though. Love that. All right, let's see how we do going across the bridge with a load now. Oh dear, that did not go very well, did it? So you gotta take it easy on the turns. Hopefully that car stays on the track. There, I think it's on the track again. Seems to be. What about this one? Not sure. It might auto align if I back up. Yeah, it might auto align. Hopefully. Let's see. I think it's trying to stay on. Nope, it's not on. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can fix this somehow. Nope. I mucked it all up. Hook the train. So yeah, don't go around turns very fast. Or else you run into some problems. Just back this up. So another way of doing this, get into the middle. I think you can probably do that too. Just sort of line up the wheels a little. Ah, is it on there? Not quite. Here, what about this side? Locomotives are probably the hardest to get on there. There we go. And just remember to unfold the locomotive. If they're folded, then they just stay straight. The wheels. They will not turn with the track, so just keep that in mind. Okay. See if we can make it across the bridge. There we go. And then I guess I would probably want to put a sell point on this side, right? There you go. So, bridge is created. Railroad is created. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and, I guess, flatten things out a bit. So far, the add-ons are already in place. Going to flatten this out. Just to make sure. You'll probably do a smoothing. Just to make it look nice, and we'll try to put like a sell point in here somewhere. Hopefully something that I can drive over and, you know, just sell. Put chips at. Sheds, silos, constructibles, containers, tools, farmhouse, sheds, silos, silos extension, containers, tools, farm. Sell point. Got it. I might not have something that I can use. Sell everything mod is probably what I was considering. This is a biomass plant. How big? Oh. Well, I could probably do that, right? Okay. So I'm going to actually extend the track forward. And then we'll see if we can... Yeah. And then we'll see if we can empty or sell our wood chips. Lights, decoration. I think I'm just going to use a flat track. Maybe a little bit longer. You have a longer piece. Left turn, or turn, right turn. Go back. Just line this up like that. Straighten it. There we go. Perfect. And then I'll just sort of flatten this out, I guess, or smooth it out. All right, and then we'll put a sell point down. Or sell. Da, da, da. Biomass heating. Can we drive that over that? That'd be hilarious. Probably not. It looks a bit too close. I don't think I would want to put that there. Biomass heating. We can do that one. Probably put it like right about here. And you can do this with sell points and stuff. I'm pretty sure I can do this. I hope. But there. And the track slightly go over it, so we're fine. And we should be able to drag this over that and empty directly into the sell point or factory. Hopefully. Oh. Get the brakes on. Ta-da. It's emptying. Well, I guess it's not a sell point. It looks like it's a factory. It's emptying in there. You would do the same thing with a sell point. I've probably got to go into the menu. Let's go in here and we'll go to the factory menu. I probably have to turn it on. It probably acts like almost like a biomass. Borden Dairy, Brick Factory, Oil Mill, Shell Bio. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. Yeah, that's not it. Or does the biomass plant pay out like at midnight or something? That could be it too, I suppose. Sure how this works. That's for doing lumber, I bet. See if I can find out more information. We do own a gas station. I don't know where that is. Let's visit. That's way over here. Maybe it's in here. Campbell's biogas. Gas. Brick Factory. Gordon Dairy. I think it's just a sell point. Construction. At a sell point, you can sell harvested and produce goods. I probably did sell, maybe. Oh well. All I wanted to do was demonstrate that you could unload on top of it. How to do that. So, which it does work. Make sure you turn on the locomotive. You gotta hit B to do that. If you don't do that, it just won't move. just gonna slowly. Slow down on the turn. Only down to 18. Or maybe not. Maybe I got. Oh, I know what I did. I hit the switch. That's where my problem is. Yeah, that's why it didn't work. I have to get back in and fold. So make sure you fold things up when you want to pop them back on. This over. Yeah, overall, I think it's a good mod. So it reminds me of the one from 22. And we're getting it early on. So it's in beta, so that means you'll probably see more engines added and everything like that. Like the 22 version came out kind of late in 22. So having this out in 25 is a good thing. As early as it has, because it's in the first year. And I'm glad that he did bring it over to 25. See if that worked. Probably not. I probably should have disconnected. There we go. In 22, he got something to happen where it was like magnetic wheels to make it a little bit easier to get these onto the track. Also, he added like a special like line of track that would allow you to have like a wall, and you just kind of throw the train onto the track, and it would hit an invisible wall. So whether he can get that over to 22, I don't know, but have to see, I guess. Okay, let's see if this will turn around or turn. I don't know if it's going straight or is it turning. I think it's going straight. That's because I need to flip the switch. Where is it? Over here. Yeah, so that means it's going straight. All right, reverse. See if it'll go along the track. It's turning. Just go nice and easy on the turns. Probably no more than 15 kilometers per hour. And fill this up. Fill vehicle. So chips. And we'll empty. I'll take a screenshot of this, I guess. Bring map. Oh. I'll probably do a print screen. Put it up on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Gallery, I guess. I don't think it worked. Well, I think that is pretty much all you need to do. Other than that, you can just keep on adding more tracks on. Probably. Just expand this. Okay, what other tracks do we have? These are decorations. Guess we can put like one of these on the. Yeah. There. That is a some sort of railroad track ending. Like back the locomotive up here and shunt shunt the shunt that onto that if I wanted to, I guess. Just start filling. Okay, we're gonna move forward. So it'll be interesting to see what else he adds to this mod. I sort of have it figured out. When I start my PVRivers map or continuing on, I think I probably will do exactly what I'm doing here. Because I am going to have like something in the millions. All right, so we got that. Then you get out and we would just switch the switch here. And I should be able to shunt this onto the siding there. Go backwards. Yep. There. I guess you can hit that pretty hard and it'll come to a dead stop. I don't think there's anything else in this mod at the moment. I've done the bridges earlier in the stream. I haven't really done this, I don't think. Kind of a weird slope thing. I'll probably try to connect this onto the end here, maybe. That's hard to see. Let's do this. I'll probably paint it. This. Paint the heck out of it. The sand. Just open that up. See how that works. Never really touched this one because I honestly don't know. Retractable track, it seems to be on like a curve or something. I don't think it really turns. Curve retractable. I'm not sure. I guess you can kind of turn it. Yeah, I guess it's sort of doing it. I guess I'll put one of these down here too, so that it don't go off the track. There. So yeah, you can sort of curve it. It doesn't do a very bad job. Seems to do all right. Just make sure you do small segments if you're using the curve track. But it seems to work. So huh. Interesting. Just save the game. Call it there. So yeah, it's not a bad mod. And like I said, I'll look forward to it being more on the road. But with this mod, like I said, you got to have a bit of patience. So if you are into doing a lot of landscaping and stuff like that, then you'll probably do just fine. But if you just simply more enjoy just the game and you're not really interested in finicking around with stuff, it might not be the mod for you. There might be some improvements in later releases of the mod that might make it more enjoyable. Like, I think the most frustrating thing is putting the trains onto the track, especially if you have a very long train. But I imagine he will probably put something into the mod that will make it a little easier. So, because I know in FS22, the train mod, placeable train mod for FS22 had some track systems and components that made it easier for you to put it onto the track. So let's just hit save quick and then we'll quit. So I think I'm going to call it a live stream there. It's yeah, almost 3 hours. So, and I've covered everything anyways with the mod. So hopefully you enjoyed it. And remember to hit like on the live stream and also subscribe to check out other live streams for Farm Sim. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care and happy farming.